Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a vlog that I probably should have recorded a little sooner, but now that I'm about a month and a half into my trip, I figure it's about time that I finally do a little bit of exploring of downtown Stuttgart and see what there is to see. Yesterday I hiked up a small mountain with some friends called Birkenkolb. It's got a very cool World War II memorial at the top, made up of rubble from the destroyed city of Stuttgart, and it's got a very nice overview of the city at the very top. So I went up with a couple of friends and we picnicked up there, and that was very cool. And I guess that's a pretty cool way to sort of start this vlog off. Definitely not going to hike up there again, not by myself, but figured it'd be a cool way to start the vlog off, and just something cool to show you guys. So yeah, for the first time I'm seeing Central Station in Stuttgart, the Hauptbahnhof. Not quite as exciting as I thought it would be, but it's pretty big, I guess. So, and this is where we would go for the long distance trains. So, bro. That's a little more like it. It's about what I was expecting. And also over here, there's this like model of the city of Stuttgart, which is one of the places I've wanted to visit. So that's pretty cool. I don't know exactly where we are, but I think we're near Königstrasse, so that's neat. I have ventured out today to take a little tour of Kunstmuseum Stuttgart, which means Art Museum Stuttgart, and as you can probably imagine, is an art museum in Stuttgart. At least within their permanent exhibit, it seems to be almost entirely 20th century work, with a big emphasis on abstract pieces. Well, that was a pretty interesting experience. I don't really know how I feel about modern art in general, but it's a pretty cool museum, and honestly, if you like modern art, it might be worth checking out. Got a little extra time before I have to go back, so I figured I'd just check out Schlossgarten. Kind of just check out a little more of downtown Stuttgart, because I haven't really done a whole lot of that since I've gotten here. It's quite nice. I see, so this is the State Theater. So that's like the actual theater itself. And then this is the Opera House right here. And then across this pond we've got, I believe that's the castle. Very pretty. Very pretty, very scenic. Oh. And way up there is the TV tower. I don't know how I missed that. That's really cool though. I'm sure that would be a great view of the city. Slightly closer side view of the castle. Very cool. It's very neat looking. Maybe I'll have to explore it someday. For my non-German readers, it says this is a monument for King Wilhelm, the truest friend of his people, dedicated on the 30th of October, 1841. So, very cool. Found the German equivalent of Best Buy in this local mall. This is actually a small but overall pretty cool little mall that they've got right next to Schlossplatz. It's right in the center of downtown Stuttgart, so kind of cool actually. Well, aside from the Saturn, there really wasn't anything that I wanted to see in that mall. Anything I wanted to visit. I'm about out of time for today, so I think it's time for me to go grocery shopping, and then I'll have to do some more walking around some other day. But this is a pretty little cool adventure I had, I like to think. Not bad. Not a bad little day in Stuttgart. Cherry blossoms are in full swing. Guess that means it's finally spring. That rhymed. Didn't mean for that to have to have it. Alright, cut. Just next scene. Ladies and gentlemen, for today's food review, I'm here to share with you the spoils of war from my most recent Kaufland campaign. I've got some German cookies to try, some Doppel Kecks and some Leibniz Choco cookies. These are pretty common things that you can find in most German grocery stores. So yeah, figured I'd give them a little review for you. So first up, we got Doppel Kecks, and this is a cookie I am intimately familiar with. I've had this several times in America. You can find them in Aldi's pretty frequently, and also I think probably Lidl and World Market sell them. So you'll probably have some luck if you want to look for them. As you can see, they're basically giant inverted Oreos. We've got the big vanilla cookie outside, and then a little chocolate cream inside. And these are just absolutely fantastic. Just really nice ratio of chocolate to vanilla. I wish there was a little more chocolate, but these are massive, and they sit lighter on the stomach than Oreos. So honestly, I would probably be able to eat a roll of these just as easy, if not easier, than a pack of Oreos. These are like absolutely fantastic. Could not recommend more. These are phenomenal. Now the other one we got, and these are new to me, are these Choco Leibniz cookies. They seem to be like some sort of like cracker or graham cracker or something covered in chocolate. I got the dark chocolate ones because that's my preference. It's actually like a reversible side. I can't even read what that says, but very, very cool. So we got graham crackery cookie right here, and then it's covered in chocolate. So let's give it a taste. That's a good ratio of chocolate to cookie. I think that's honestly might be a better ratio than the Doppel Kecks. And they're a lot easier to eat than the Doppel Kecks. The Doppel Kecks kind of like crumble all over the place. They don't hold together very well. They crack easy, but these are fantastic. They hold together very nicely and just That's really good. That's a really good cookie. I don't know, Doppel Kecks coming up with got some stiff competition over here from Leibniz. So, yeah, all right. Well, next time you guys are in Germany or in a grocery store that sells German foods, I don't know, be on the lookout for these two. Paperwork update. I've finally enrolled at Uni Stuttgart. Got everything for that taken care of, so now I just have my residency permit, and so this is actually my first time on campus, and it's actually very pretty. I quite like it. My class is supposed to be in that building right there, but it's very cool. I quite like this. Alright, it's a new day. I'm back in downtown Stuttgart, as you can see, doing a little more exploring. Now, just so you guys know, earlier in the video, I guess, we went to Kunstmuseum Stuttgart, but that is actually not the only art museum in Stuttgart. The other art museum is known as the Staatsgalerie, and it's a slightly bigger, slightly more well-known art museum in Stuttgart. And so I figured I would give it a visit as well. Might as well just see what it's about. The front of the building is pretty, I guess, iconic, at least in terms of Stuttgart architecture. So it's pretty cool, pretty neat. And they have free admission on Wednesdays, or so I've heard. And wouldn't you know it, today is Wednesday. So I figured might as well go check it out since I've got nothing better to do. Yeah, very cool building. I'm sure you guys are getting tired of museums at this point, especially art museums, but you know, just bear with me on this one. I thought it looked pretty cool. I think museums are neat, so wanted to check it out. It's kind of a cool, modern space, actually. I actually kind of like it. It's very different from what I've previously visited. Right, well that was kind of neat. Museum is actually much larger than I thought it was. It's divided into this older section and then this newer building. The newer building has got pretty much most of the content that I filmed. You know, all the 21st and 20th century stuff that you saw. So, but pretty cool place, very cool architecture. I quite like it. It's a pretty neat museum. So yeah. I think that's going to more or less do it for this week's vlog. So hopefully you guys enjoyed my little exploration of Stuttgart. It's been nice getting to know the city a little bit more, and I'm glad I've done so. So I've really enjoyed it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it too. Next week, I don't know. We'll see. I have an idea of what I want to do next week, but yes. I'll let you guys find out what my plans are if it works out. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys sometime soon.